Guys, just figured I'd throw together a quick montage of a gallery I made of the 500 when I first bought it. It was a $100 bike. I've been piecing it together and it decided to burst into flames. In the end, I wound up rebuilding the carbs because it was 20 bucks for the kits, hot wiring it and getting the engine to run. This is what's going in Project 250. I started filming today of the teardown. It looks like it's going to fit. You'll see that in the next upload, but I wanted to quick throw together a bunch of clips that really weren't intended to go together. It was just meant for my own personal keeping of what I had done to it. I've got several projects like that. I'll throw together one that I built for a friend and throw that up here. It was a come and swap, but just keep in mind, none of these were ever meant to be edited together. The editing is going to be terrible, but I'll do my best. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the video. Still seized up, really tight, like really tight, like fuck my world, I can stand on this damn Kickstarter and it ain't turning. But 15 minutes, it took me 15 minutes. I can roll around the yard, yay! Wheels all turn. That's a start. Now I gotta get it to not be stuck there. That could be fun. First step, I take that bolt out. So I'm gonna take the tank off, pull the spark plugs, and see if a little Marvel Mare coil or some frickin' diesel fuel and ATF can crack that piece of shit loose. And I still cannot see the mileage. I really wish I could. It's right behind there. Like it's so close. I can taste it. I do believe it's 3,000. Nope, 13,400 something. So it's really high compared to mine. But who gives a shit? 13,400, it's probably due-ish for a goddamn overall, but I know it's due for an overall. But we're gonna see if we can get a start. I'm gonna have to get my coils from Iowa to get it to start. But first I gotta have it to turn. Let's see if we can get it to turn, because I want to hear that. I want to hear it touch there. I know it can hit there. I know it can bring all the way around there. I know it'll turn 13,000 RPM. It's a 504. So let's see how well it turns. That is not a 504 tack. I just thought of that. That only goes to 9,000. That is not the original tack for this bike. They redlined at 13. Oh well. Anyway, first video done. Good sign. There is gas in the tank that is liquid and not solid, so that might be a good incentive. Crummy thing number 2, mice. 8 spark plug wire. Oh well, whatever. But pulled off crummy air cleaners and got carbs all free. The choke, flawless. I'm gonna leave it closed because it keeps most dirt out. And the throttle, flawless. Clutch, not so flawless. Brakes, definitely not flawless. I don't even know if... Hey, let's do a discovery moment here. Brakes, fluid. Brakes, fluid. Good. Okay. Fluid is a good thing. Fluid is a very good thing. It means that these O-rings in here have probably not dried out, and that master probably still works. Which also means that that caliper probably still has fluid in it. So when I split it, it should push the piston out. And if it does, then I'll just free up the freaking pads and the float, and I should have functional front brakes. That'd be useful for a test ride. So, anyway, next up, I'm going to try and pull those plugs without breaking one off this time. Because the last time I did this to a Honda, it wasn't stuck, but the plugs were stuck, and I snapped one off, and I had to pull the head and send it to a machine shop. Quick tag, thank you, Luke Central Machine in Mesa City, Iowa. Best machinist I've ever worked with, other than There is one at Spencer Auto. I don't trust Spencer Auto themselves, but the machinist is freaking awesome. But all 4 of those spark plugs were loose. Someone's been in here trying to free it up before and they didn't accomplish anything and they got pissed off. And I could see a flat spot on the bottom of the tire, so I'm assuming either it got drug or they kept trying to do this in first gear and it wasn't working. When I pulled the plugs, I may have my new favorite penetrant, even though it's not a penetrant. I had no penetrating oil, or diesel fuel, or ATF, or miracle oil, or anything with me. But I had liquid wrench, chain and cable lube, anti-sling penetrant. I use it on the Suzuki temporarily because it was what I could find. I normally use Justice Brothers chain lube to lubricate my chain. I have to do it twice as often, but this shit's only $4 a can. Anyway, I sprayed that down on the cylinders and I clicked through first and rocked it in second, third, fourth, fifth, okay. And I went to roll forward, tires locked. Oh, crap. Well, wait a minute. Number 1 rule of braking a seized engine. Turn it backwards. So I rolled backwards and it went stunk. And now, it's stiff. It's very stiff, but very, very stiff. The engine is no longer seized. I'm gonna keep working it and lubing it and working it and lubing it and working it and lubing it until it spins really nice and free. Then I'm gonna clean up the plugs, put them back in. I'm gonna hook a bottle feed up to, which line is it? That one goes to fuel filter, right? Yeah. They both go to a fuel filter. Oh, that's stupid as shit. Anyway, bottle feed up to this. Probably this one. I'm assuming one of these is reserve 1 standard. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm gonna hook a bottle feed up and I'm gonna hook my car up as a jump start. I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna see if it fires. Okay! This is literally the first attempt. Never done this. Not on this one. I've done this before to another one. Mine. Okay? So, it turns out they only made 5 keys. And unfortunately, mine fits in the ignition. It's the right key. It doesn't turn. Whatever. Who needs an ignition, right? You see, you'll notice some loose wires here. Logan hath done hot-wired a Honda before. And I know how to hot-wire this bitch. And we're gonna play the funnest game in the world. What's gonna catch fire first? Where no one wins and everyone laughs. Oh my God. We got an oil pressure light. Where's that? Where's the switch? Well, that's seized up. That ain't work. Horn don't work. Damn. Low beam. We have a functional headlight. High beam. Logan wins. And it wants to crank. One issue, it's still really stiff. Logan needs to kick all the valve tappets off. You can pour some more lubricant in there, and he just sprayed a bunch more in the cylinder. Yes, I'm talking about myself in the third person, because Logan won the game. It didn't catch on fire. The oil pressure switch obviously works. Obviously, the neutral detent doesn't. Nope, neutral doesn't. And, hey, the beam light works. So we have no neutral, no turn, because I can't get it to do the turn. The turn is a little stuck. We'll clean that up, see if we can get it to work. No horn. But the contact. Want it to start. Ooh, hi. Hey, the neutral switch don't work because it's not in neutral. It's still not in neutral. Neutral. Come on, turn. How am I supposed to play this game if it won't go in neutral? To be continued. 3 minutes and 45 seconds is long enough for video number 4. Okay, things were going way too well. So, a new achievement has been unlocked. Okay, I found something. I thought about this and I thought about it. The starter runs directly on the crankshaft. Starter won't turn it, but I can kickstart it. It made no sense. And I thought and thought and thought, that's the clutch cover. The starter on these runs on the clutch. So does the back wheel, obviously, because it's a motorcycle. It has a clutch between the engine and the transmission. You get it. Anyway, so when I took these covers off, they were well lubed. It didn't make sense. Lubed them again, kicked it over. None of my rockers moved. Not a one. So I thought, ah, shit, I'll pull the points cover off and see this. Because, well, one thing, the points are like brand new. They're freaking awesome. But, let's see if I can get a shot. Ugh. Kick. I'm pushing the Kickstarter and the crank is not turning. The reason he parked this bike 14 years ago, the clutch went out. That makes breaking this loose a completely different ballgame. See what we can do. Probably the last video for the day. I don't know. We'll see. Logan got mad, as Logan does, and he started tearing into the bike. He tore the freaking points cover off, as the last video showed. And I tried to put a wrench on there and thought about it and realized I don't want to try and turn the engine over using the cam for the points. So, Logan went over here and went, I know there's a big ass hub I can throw a freaking pipe wrench on or something and crank it over here. It's the stator. Turns out, the stator was the seized point. Because now, if Logan takes... First thing I did was hook the cables up normal, and it turns out I blew that fucking fuse and fucked up the wiring, and then it turns out that the freaking solenoid for the starter's bad. I don't give a shit. So I just jumped the solenoid with the positive, and I go to the frame, and we have a rotating engine. Logan has achieved rotating wheels, rotating engine, and a bike that I'm going to close the top end up. I'm going to throw the freaking spark plugs back in it. I'm going to hook up the spark plug wires that I have, and I'm going to hook gas up and see if maybe it starts. So this might not be the last video, but it's going to be close to the last video, because in order to do that, I've got to fucking run a jump wire from there to the ignition. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, stop. Okay, we're going to assume this video is going to be wrought with disappointment, but Logan no longer owns a bottle feed. He forgot about that, but he does have a can feed. Kids, don't do this at home. It's really bad for it. Close the chokes. Let's see what happens. You thought about it. Okay. Conclusion video. I got it to pop off on brake clean, so I went and got a bottle feed. I started feeding it. Carbs overflowed a little, shut the bottle feed off. Got it to pop, got it to fire, got it to run. And then it's never gonna run again. Might run again. But I wish I could turn on the freaking light here. There'll be pictures to follow. Nonetheless, the bike exploded into flames, and it burned. It's very, very hot. And very, very charred. But the entire engine burned. The wiring harness is fucking crispy. Well, I'll take the engine out. Ta-da! They're all functioning. I don't know if they're synced yet. They're probably not. They're all clean and functioning, and they got all new guts. They're all pretty and shiny. So, we will see. Damn it! I won. Hold on. Hold on. I will win again. Damn it! Hit my ass. Damn it! If I Why are you so touchy? You were idling for like forever. I had the idle up, that's why. Let's try this again. We're gonna kill it. I win. Maybe. I'm gonna call that good. I'm gonna fix the petcock. But I have one thing I need to check. I had no smoke out of this pipe. Yeah, but ow, hot. Yep, ow, hot, yep, on all 4 cylinders. One side smokes like a cocksucker, and I'm pretty sure that's because that exhaust pipe is completely full of oil. That's the side it was sitting on, so I'd assume so. We're gonna call that a win.